One of the first checks that I got was for a real estate deal. I think it was $100,000. So it was a big one. It's one of my earlier ones. And I was talking with this one guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's sign the sub form. Here's the check. I have it already." Like, and then at the very end, he says to me, "Edmund, oh, by the way, before I can give you this check and fully sign the sub form, you have to convince my wife." I've never even met her before. I'm like, "You got to be kidding me. You're going to introduce her now?" So this is at their office, and she comes in, and I swear she had the most closed body language you've ever seen in your life. So she had her arms crossed. She wouldn't even make eye contact. She just sits down. I start going through my pitch. She's like, "Oh, man," and I start from square one. "Well, here's the project. Here's the cash flow. Here's the whole, blah, blah, blah." And she's not even listening. She's just going like this and just holding her. And you know what? It's like, I'm getting nowhere. Plus, it's like, I can't start the process again. I'm not going to get this check. So all I did is I used empathy. I stopped because she's not listening anyway. And all I did was I read her body language because I knew some of the history behind it. He said that, "Oh, we've invested in a couple of real estate partnerships and they all failed, and we got adult children, and I'm sold on real estate, and I 100% I believe in. I want to get into you." So that's what he told me. So I saw her body language, like, okay, there's a bit more of a story here. So I said to her, "It's like, you know what, ma'am? Like, let me tell you how what I see. What I see is like your husband has got into some bad real estate deals. He's made 2 or 3 of them, and you lost some significant money. And you just look at me, and you're just wondering, you're just thinking, like, am I the next one that's going to take another $100,000 and it's good money after bad? And every check that you guys lose, and every $100,000 that you lose, it's pulling your children further and further away from a great estate that you want to leave them." And as I started to say this, I could see her body language just completely melt. Her arms started opening up. Her legs stopped uncrossing. She started looking at me, and she started nodding her head. And then she said, "You know what? I want to let you know that I understand that, and I recognize that, and I will take this money with a higher level. Like, I didn't lose the other 3 deals, but I recognize that you have, and that you've been burnt before. And I take that with a higher level of seriousness, and I take that with a higher level of fiduciary responsibility. I want you to know that I know, and I've seen it, and that's the level of seriousness that I'm going to manage this money for you." And she ended up signing it right then and there. Right? Is because I stopped selling on features, and I started becoming empathetic. Okay? So empathy is the key to unlocking and getting to know people.